Okay, welcome back. Sorry, we're doing one more thing today because I just was talking to my husband and I got all excited. So we're going to try to do this one quick. Welcome, you guys. My name is Jen O'Sullivan, and I'm going to tell you just a little bit about who I am and then explain to you what we're talking about. So what did I post on there? NWM. What does that mean? What does NWN mean? Can anyone guess? So, okay. So we'll just get talking here. The thing about it is that I'm a wedding photographer. I was a wedding photographer, have been a wedding photographer for many years. I've been a professional photographer for many years, 16 years plus, but been a professional wedding photographer since, I don't know, I think it's been 13 years. Okay, the thing about it though is that I wasn't really a photographer. I was a network marketer. And people who know me in the wedding industry know this to be very true. I am the girl that got everybody together, that threw parties. Even though I'm very introverted, I literally hosted parties that had 300 people at them, massive stuff going on, and it was all just to network. I'm the girl that started, ESI, which is basically Event Specialist International, and it was literally just a place to network market because everybody is selling something. Every single one of you is every single day you are self-promoting. And I know that's crazy and harsh and you think, no, I'm not selling anything. You're constantly selling. You're constantly selling to your husband that you want this, or you're trying to get your kid to do what you want him to do, so you're trying to sell it to him. We are natural salespeople, regardless of whether we understand what network marketing is or not. We just are. It's who we are. You're constantly selling to yourself the negative things that you tell yourself. Like, I'm not good at that. You're better at that than I am. So I could never do that. And I'm stuck right now with some women in my life who are telling me they can't do something. Like I would never, they're laughing at me. I have one girlfriend that I talked to today who's seriously becoming one of my best friends, and I love her to death, and she makes me laugh so hard that I want to pee in my pants. But she's telling me that, I don't have any friends. I haven't made any new friends except for you since I was 20. And all my friends are from when I was 3 years old and, young, just a kid. And I think that's fantastic. And she has people that absolutely love her. But you're kidding yourself, and I have multiple people who tell me this, that I'm basically saying, you're kidding yourself if you think you're in a network marketing business, or if you're in any business for that matter, that you think you don't need to meet new people. As a photographer, I would force myself. I'm talking force myself. If it wasn't me hosting the party and I had to be there, I would force myself to go to other parties just to meet people and to network. We are constantly network marketing. And we all know that the best network marketers are the ones who are in it for relationship building. And I would go so far as to go with people someplace. This is no joke. I have one girlfriend of mine who is now a girlfriend of mine, but she was a mark. And what I mean by that is I wanted to work with her, and she was a wedding planner that I wanted in with. And so I did anything I could to work with her, but I just did it from a social perspective. So I found out she goes to Disneyland. She has kids the same age as mine. I'm like, let's go to Disneyland together. Let's hook up. You have passes, I have passes, let's go. It was all I could do to not say a single word about wedding stuff. Literally, hung out with this woman at Disneyland the whole day, and I buttoned my lip. I talked to her about relational things. And it was hard because I know in my head, I'm like, I really want to work with her. But I'm not going to work with her if I'm sitting there trying to sell myself. It's relationship building. And I know, I'm just being real with you guys here. And I ended up getting her account and have earned lots of money from her. And we've had a great relationship. And I invited her to my baptism. And she came. It's we are super good friends now. And I built it on a relationship, and I will refer her to, I love her to death. It's something that you have to remember, that you are absolutely kidding yourself if you think you're going to build a business off of people you just know right now. You have got to change the script, okay? You have to force yourself out of your little comfort box, and you have to get out there and find your people. I don't care if they're not your people. I care that they're into the same thing you're into. So tomorrow morning, I was invited on a hike with a girlfriend. The girlfriend canceled, but she told me that there's a bunch of people that go every morning. I have no clue what I'm walking in tomorrow for. I love to hike. So I figure if these people are waking up and being out there at 5:45 in the morning, super, really, really ridiculously early, they're into health and wellness. I'm into health and wellness. It means we're into the same things. So I'm going with the intention, of course, of maybe making some sales. Not tomorrow, maybe in like 3 months from now. Maybe, in a week from now. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. All I know is that I'm going into a situation where I don't know anyone, where my introvert tells me just sleep in. I don't want to do it. But the person that wants to succeed is going to get outside of that box, and I'm getting my butt there tomorrow morning, and I'm hiking with a bunch of strangers I don't know. And I will not talk about the thing I love to talk about, which is oils, because they might not care at that point. And I'm going to build relationships. So I'm going to go and keep my mouth shut about the stuff I want to talk about, and I'm going to ask them questions about what they want to talk about. And I'm going to grill them. I'm going to get to know them, and I want them to feel important. That's the point. And I want to get to know them. It's not fake. It's like when I was in photography. I would go to these events. It was not fake, you guys. I wanted to get to know them. I picked out people that I felt were like-minded. There were some women and men, people that I knew for a fact were not my people. They were into things I wasn't into. They just were not my people. Did I go up to them? I said hello. Of course I invited them because it was a team effort, but they were not the people that I was interested in doing business with. I loved on them, but fine, right? Same thing, okay? Just be aware of who you are. The best way to be aware of who you are is start picking out people that are like you. What are you into? And then network with those people. Find out where those people live and then go there. So again, I've told you guys this several times. I'm going on a hike tomorrow morning. And starting in, for this year, on the 25th, on Tuesday, I will be joining the PTA. Okay, it's like, what? My friends who know me are like, really? And those who know me really well know that actually is a good fit, because I like helping out in certain areas like that, and I'm always like a class mom and doing different things. So I've just never done the PTA, because that has always been that one step further that I'm like, So, just do things that are maybe outside of your comfort zone. But please don't think you're going to do well in network marketing, and that means any business that you're in, if you're not willing to meet new people. And that's not easy for all of us. It's not easy for me, and people think it is. It's not. I have to physically tell myself, get off your butt and go talk to that person. It sucks. It feels awkward. And again, like John Acuff says, bravery feels like throwing up. Bravery feels like curling up in a ball and crying. Okay? That's what it feels like. So go for it. Okay? Yes, every single person in every industry has to network or you'll die. You won't succeed. So this is what this talk is about. I want you to rewatch the replay, get excited, write a list of who your people are, where they live, and then make a plan to live there. And I mean do it. Maybe it's only going to be a 2-month commitment so you can feel it out, but I want you to join those clubs. Go to the places that they're at. Whatever it is, do it, okay? Very good. So she's currently building a relationship with the ladies at the post office. Isn't that funny? That's so funny that you say that, because it's like the same thing with me. Go in like all the time. And I mail them out, by the way, and this is interesting. My mailers go out in really colorful packaging. So the ladies at the post office are always like, ooh, what's in these? Because there's like 6 and 7 of them, and they're all stacked in these super cute packaging. And I get to then share. So just do stuff that maybe stand out in the crowd a little bit, okay? And my girlfriend talking about the PTA is like, oh, what are you going to do? Like join everything? And I'm like, no, I'm going to be, and we joked about this, I'm going to be the happy lunatic. And what I mean by that is I'm going to be the girl that goes to the PTA meetings. I will not volunteer to be the lead on anything. I do not have the time for that. And that's important to note. Do not sign up for everything. Be the girl that helps out in the pinch. Be the girl that is always the one that is, you can't be the girl that's be in a pinch if you sign up for everything. So don't sign up last. Like be the last signer-upper. But then show up and just say like, where can I help? Like, where are you having problems? You'll be memorable if you're the one that helps out when there's a problem, okay? So that's, you can't help out if you're the lead on something. So don't sign up to be the committee overseer. But definitely be the one that comes in that's always happy. How can I help? How can I make your job easier? And just do it with the biggest, most ridiculous smile on your face, okay? And it will be who you are eventually. If that's not you and it feels super fake, obviously don't be that. But do know that you can change. If you watch the replay on the last one I did, we talked about your passion and your energy and how you can change that positive thinking, okay? Be genuine, yeah, and do not expect anything in return. I love that, Audrey. It's so important to not expect anything in return. You're not going in there to make sales, and that's important because you can't go in there with dollar signs on your head. Obviously, we have to be real with ourselves and say, yeah, of course, I'm joining this to network. That's what network marketing is about. But there's a very fine line about pushing. Do not push. You cannot push in network marketing. You build relationships. You be happy. You be the person that everybody wants to come and hang around. I don't do an auto deposit on our commission checks just so I can go see the bank ladies. I love that. So that's a great way to network. She just wants to be able to go say hello and say, look what I made from Young Living. I mean, right? That's a great idea. And those bank ladies are really like, they're not making a lot of money. I have a girlfriend that does that, and I think, wow, she would be great at this. So, good point. Good idea. Share these ideas, you guys. I encourage you guys to get out of the box and do a Periscope. Start sharing your ideas, okay? So, thanks, you guys. Again, we're all, like, grainy here. I told my husband I've got a few more minutes of sunlight that I could do this. He's like, you're just crazy. Just go get your work done. So, I got work to do. But I'm going to sign off. And thanks for sharing, letting me share with you my nutty stuff. I'm always too excited, and I have to get it out. If I don't do it right when I think about it, I get kind of crazy. And I got rose oil today, so I'm just like smelling this beautiful rose oil, right? It's just awesome. So exciting. We split it amongst 4 girls. Easy, right? $45 each. So very cool. All right, bye. Take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys tomorrow if you're on. Bye.